Stellar Blade Blood Rain had their official trailer dropped yesterday during Summer Game Fest. New protagonist Evie is causing a lot of controversy already for the modern audience. We'll get to that in a second. Take a look at the 11-second clip that they just posted to Twitter. I know action-adventure games are really popular, and that's cool, but they've never really been my sort of thing, so I generally don't play them. But Stellar Blade Blood Rain, it's definitely intriguing me so far. There's a lot of cool stuff going on here. You couldn't really see it in that brief trailer, but in the longer trailer, you get to see more of the city too, and the city looks really cool. That's part of the reason why I didn't play the first Stellar Blade either. It looks so desolate. The setting, I wasn't really feeling the setting, but this one, the setting seems really cool too. And she looks freaking awesome too. Her outfit reminds me of the boss from MGS3, Snake Eater. That like white armor with the black overcoat. It's like the outfit she wore before the final fight. So that's freaking awesome. The fighting style looks cool too. This is a pretty cool looking game. I'm pulling the scene up. I gotta watch this again really quick. This is from MGS3. This is what I'm talking about. It happens in like 5 seconds, I think. Like right here. The boss with the black overcoat thing, the white armor. She's such a cool character. So yeah, this new Stellar Blade protagonist Evie definitely has some Chad energy. I like it. It's like a very cool tomboy. But some people on social media are offended. Yes, shocking. You know, there's always got to be people mad about something, right? And so we have this. This post has been going viral on gaming Twitter. Reads, the mids feel threatened by a video game character, lol. Responding to this account that seems to have went into protected mode after people were responding to them with stuff like this. So I'm not sure what the initial post did say, but we have a clip, a 48-second long clip. Let's take a look.
I really don't like that they made her face look like she's 10 years old, but then gave her that skin suit. I don't like that.
Is that the only commentary here?
I like that they did that.
I'm just, oh, okay, it was a pretty interesting spot to pause on, but like, I'm curious if she's gonna have any other commentary or if it's literally just her ranting about that.
Alita Battle Angel, yeah, that was a fun movie. Yeah, it was Stellar Blade. Wait, it's another Stellar Blade game. Wait, Stellar Blade Blood Rain. Wait, it is Stellar Blade. Oh, damn. Huh. Yeah, it's a weird choice to make her look young and then give her a skin suit like that. I don't know.
How is that the only thing they focus on? Like, what? I'm over here making comparisons to the boss. I'm pointing out how cool the combat is, how cool the setting is. These people, they're just like, oh, I don't like the way she looks. She's too young looking. Even if you think she looks young, like, why is there no other opinion there at all? Like, that's just the only thing they could think of. That's the only thing they could say. That's a little bit weird to me. And then side note, but I do like her hair as well. You may have noticed, but I'm a bit of a fan of having one eye covered up. I was initially going to put hair in front of my eye actually, but I decided to go with the eye patch because I could toggle it on or off and figured if I ever want hair instead, that's something I could always do in the future too. As like I said before, part of the inspiration for my design was the Persona 3 protagonist. I was going to do something like that, but like a bit shorter, very similar to Evie, excuse me. This tweet with 8,300 likes points out some duality, some hypocrisy. Seems to be 2 images of the same account on the left, they had said, in response to people criticizing God of War Laffy and Faye. User said, strong, badass female lead always gets criticized in that way because fragile little man-children like you feel threatened by a woman being better than you. None of you care about the gameplay. You just want to play as a sex doll. What a weird thing to say. Seriously. These people project their bizarre thoughts onto everyone else. We can see on the right-hand side, though, now they complain about Evie and they say, nope, 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 nope. Okay, first of all, who says that, really? That sounded so ridiculous, like even reading that out loud. Oh my gosh. Nope, 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 nope. This is not an adult woman. Of course, the most terminally online subreddits are complaining and freaking out about this, saying stuff like, are we actually for real? I don't care if someone wants to waste their money on a Gooner game. That's their prerogative. But this is wrong. Okay, Greta, this is wrong. That is the face of a child on a very sexualized body. Do capital G gamers not care beyond the behind or chest Or is there actually a big enough market for this pseudo-pedophilic garbage, said the Redditor. Is this done just for outrage farming? Whatever the reason, consuming this kind of content cannot be good for anyone. Once again, it's crazy to me that there's so much cool stuff you can take away from that trailer. The outfit design, the setting, combat mechanics, the fighting style, all that. But all these people do is they hyperfixate on like, she looks so young. And that's like where their mind goes. And they just like hyperfixate on that and get mad at it. It also really depends on the angle, the picture. For example, this top one, that doesn't look like a kid to me. That looks like a young South Korean woman in her 20s. South Korean women, a lot of them look like that. But this other angle from the trailer, if someone were to take a look at that one, and only that one, I could understand if they think it's a teenager. This angle does make her look younger. So the real issue is people hyperfixating on like one or two angles and getting mad at that and ignoring all the cool stuff in the trailer, acting like that doesn't exist. The only thing that exists is these two angles, and we got to get mad at them and tweet about them and make Reddit posts about them. Like, dude, you're being silly. And that's a very nice way of putting it. Look how crazy this is. Another post says, are they all just PDF files? They're mad at gamers for liking the character on the left from Ace Combat. So they're making the implication that this to them looks like a child. Dude, this does not look like a child at all. What are you talking about? So they're saying if you criticize the one on the right, Faye from Laffy, but you like the one on the left, that you're a PDF file. And like I just said, that's ridiculous. That's like such an insane take. There's something very weird about Faye from Laffy. Like, she's got an almost Schmeagle-like energy going on about her. That's not our fault. The devs, for whatever reason, decided to give her this like Schmeagle vibe. It's such a bizarre thing, man. And it's really bizarre that people are acting like they don't see that, and that appreciating a normal looking woman is actually like a PDF thing. Like, what? And they caption it like, do these gamers just treat video games as prawn? Dude, what are you talking about? People are just like, oh, cool, pretty woman, flying jets, blowing things up. Cool, sounds fun. Redditors see that, they think they just want prawn. Dude, your mind is just so messed up. Packer Girl providing us with a bit of a compilation here of more outrage back on Twitter. Let's check this out. She says, FFS, MF's already calling Evie a child. Quote, if they're going to make lewd characters, they need to look like adults. And we got this person, Murky Merc, saying, Eve looked like an actual adult. Why does this character look 12 with the body of Chun-Li and voice of a 30-year-old? Kind of off-putting. I hope they fix that. You hope they fix that? Fix it for the modern audience? Yeah, what? Destroy their game? Yeah, okay. What do you mean Chun-Li's legs are bigger than her whole body? Okay, she's still lewd, and if they're gonna make lewd characters, they need to look like adults. I don't even know why these people are making it sexual either. Like, there's so much cool stuff in that trailer. I'm over here enjoying how she's like punching the heck out of these monsters. But these people watch the same trailer, and the only thing they're focused on is like, oh, it's so sexual. Like, why are they even going there? Shift up with a tomboy that's more feminine than an average female character in a Western game. That sounds funny, yeah. South Korean tomboy is still more feminine than the average Western female character. Either way, you know I'm a tomboy enjoyer. I know a lot of you guys are too. Let me know what you think about the latest. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.